Hello, this is Joe here from Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Hope you're all keeping well and safe and sticking to government guidelines by staying alert, controlling the virus and saving lives. Now, today I am going to be producing you a video which today we're going to cover the service 126 in virtual from Birmingham to Dudley. Now, the 126 is the only unique number left on the Dudley area that has the 3-digit numbers. As from September 2018, we saw major changes to the routes. The 222 became the 2s, the 289 became the 3s, the 205 became the 5, the 246 became the 6, the 276 became the 7, the X96 became the 8, the 288 last year became the 10A and 10C, the 13 became the 11, the original 13, the 241, 140, 140 became the X8, the 241 was part into the X8, the 127 became the 14, 255 became the 15, 256 became the 16, 257 became the 17, 243 became the 18, 244 became the 19, and then the 287 became the 28. And so there's been a lot of changes that have been put into place, and we also saw a launch of the X7, which didn't last long. So, as you know, the 126 no longer goes to Wolverhampton. It is now covered by the 8 and the X8, and previously the X7 and the X8. So what we're going to do, we're going to cover the 126 on virtual reality Google Maps from Birmingham, Colmore Road, which is where it starts, to Dudley bus station. And I hope you enjoy the journey. And the main fleet we see is E400 MMC Platinums at times, Dennis Trident ALX 400s, Right Eclipse Urban B7s, and also we've had Right Street Deck. So hope you enjoyed the video. So let's crack on. Okay. Anyway, guys, this is Colmore Row in Birmingham, just by Snow Hill Station and the Rackham's store, just by St Philip's Cathedral in the centre of Birmingham. And we're now going to review you the service 126 to Dudley bus station, not to Wolverhampton, because the service no longer goes to Wolverhampton. It only goes as far as Dudley. And as you can see, we're going down the Birmingham Colmore Row, and this is Colmore Row, right in the centre of Birmingham. And there are lots of different routes to choose. Like there are destinations to, you've got the X8 towards Wolverhampton. You've got the X8 towards Wolverhampton. You've got the 87 to Dudley, 82 to Bearwood. You've got lots of different routes on the Colmore Road corridor, and there are lots of different routes to choose. So anyway, let's crack on with the journey. So anyway, here we are now reverting to normal route because I've been talking too much. So anyway, this is the review of the X8 well, not the X8, the 126 from Birmingham to Dudley. And anyway, we're just now going down Newhall Street, right in the centre of Birmingham, and this is part of Newhall Street, and I hope that you enjoy the journey. And there's Chamberlain Square just right there, the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery. And this is the journey, how it all starts. So anyway, we're just now leaving on Great Charles Street, Queensway, in the centre of Birmingham, in the direction to Dudley. So we're now by the Birmingham Library, which is the main attraction, and it opened in 2013 and was set to become one of the best libraries in Birmingham. And it was and then you had the more in keeping New Street Station as well, which opened in 2015 along with the Grand Central shopping complex. And Birmingham is one of the best cities. It's the second city outside London, and also coming soon is the HS2. Anyway, we're just going past the ICC, the International Convention Centre, and just right by that is the Symphony Hall. And then just coming to Arena Birmingham. So we're just by the arena in Birmingham. So anyway, this is the Arena Birmingham. It used to be known as the National Indoor Arena, the NIA. So you used to have the NIA, and then you got the nearby Sea Life Centre, which is Birmingham's Merlin attraction, and of course you've also got the Legoland Discovery Centre. So there's two Merlin attractions in the centre of Birmingham, and there's a lot of Merlin stuff to do in Birmingham. And of course you got down at Bourneville, you got Cadbury's Chocolate Factory, Cadbury World. It's one of the best known. It's down on the Cross City line, and it's so iconic. So Birmingham is the best place to be. People want to come to Birmingham to shop, to work, to spend leisure time, and not necessarily go to other towns such as Wolverhampton and so on. But obviously a lot of people would want to go to these shopping centres because that's what they want to be there for. So as you know, I have been going off-road, so just like ignore that. It's not like when it's on the bus, because when it's on the bus it's different. But so anyway, we're now going down Sheepcote Street, heading out of the centre from Birmingham on the route towards Dudley Town Centre, and so anyway, this was Sheepcote Street. So anyway, this is Sheepcote Street in Birmingham, and we're just gonna turn and left. So anyway, we're just like yep. So anyway, we're now going down Grosvenor Street West. So as you know, I have been going offline, so just ignore all that, and I will head back to normal route. So anyway, we're just now heading off in the direction, and now gonna head down towards the town of, down towards the main Hagley Road. So what we could do, coming soon, we could see which is quick between Oldbury and Birmingham. So we'd first start with so anyway, there's Morrison's just right at the back. So what we could do is say which is quick between Oldbury and Birmingham, either the 12A or the 13. But we'll do a comparison, but we'll have to see whenever the coronavirus goes. So anyway, we are now heading down the A456 in the direction to Bearwood. So there'll be a lot of turn-offs on this bit, because it's not like being on the bus in the actual life, but that's what happens. And just please ignore that, just focus on the main roads, because that's the main thing. So anyway, as you can see, I'm doing it in virtual. It's a lot different compared to doing it on the actual bus, but I'm having to do this because of the coronavirus pandemic, and it's really difficult, critical time. Oh, and just gone off route. Anyway, we're back on route again. It's not like when you're on the bus, but I'm sure I might do it actual. I'll just like having to. But what I'll do, I'll try and film some to be produced. But I could do like a bit of a Birmingham adventure, so do like some Birmingham routes to be produced. I'll have to see whenever it's safe to do so, because I know 2020's been really difficult, very critical, so hopefully that 2021 we could have a better start next year. Like, I know we've had terrible times this year. Oh, gone off route again. Just like I say, please ignore going off the road. So we're on Anderson Road. Now the 126 itself is the main busy route between Dudley and Birmingham. It's the fast one. If you want to go to Birmingham quick, it's best if you get the 126, because the 126 is up the straight roads. You can get the 12A into Birmingham from Dudley, or you can also get the X8 through Blackheath, but I suggest the 126 will be the best to get to Birmingham, or the X10 to Merrihill as well. From Merrihill you can get the X10 on the 9th and Stourbridge. Any route, doesn't mean it's like goes all the way around, but best one to get from Dudley is the 126. And anyway, this is just on the Hagley Road, now heading upwards towards Oldbury. It's more of a direct, so Dudley's up ahead. It's quicker to get to Dudley, because obviously you're avoiding Oldbury interchange, you're avoiding anything, and it's like a straight road. And then you got the X8 that's even more faster. And anyway, we're going down the Wolverhampton Road as it comes under Bearwood. So anyway, we're going down the Wolverhampton Road. It's a shame that the 126 no longer goes to Wolverhampton, because I know it was good when it went to Wolverhampton, because it had them branded platinums on it. But since and the 126 when it was at Wolverhampton was on the was on the Birmingham rota, and that was combined with the 32s and 33s at the time, which are the Northwood Parks, and now it's on the Dudley rota at Pensnett. So anyway, we're by one of the popular buffet restaurants, Flavours. Well, all the restaurants are due to reopen next week after they closed in March. because of the coronavirus pandemic. They're all going to be back open very soon, so they will be. So they will be back open soon. Well, next week, because that is the date, the 4th of July, when all the hospitality industries are reopened. And I have gone off-road, and of course we also went past the BMW garage. And anyway, we're just coming by the Asda supermarket. There's actually two main supermarkets in Albury. Sainsbury's just by Albury Interchange, and then you got Asda on the 126. Anyway, guys, just coming into the off part of Albury, and you got the likes of the former Toys R Us. Then you got Alfred's, Dunelm's, and then you got McDonald's. So there's like there's 3 retailers, and anyway, there's the Holiday Inn, a motel, and then you're gonna go directly into Dudley Bus. This is more of a direct route between Dudley and Birmingham. Now, I've done the 126 quite a lot of times, and like, I've done it when it was at Wolverhampton Depot, and I've done it at Wolverhampton Depot, I've done it at Rensnick Depot since the change, but it's not the same since it doesn't go to Wolverhampton anymore. And we're just heading upwards. And then you originally used to have the X7 that used to come up here as well, but the X7 was axed last year because it had low passenger numbers, so they had low passenger numbers, so the X7 was axed, and journeys were combined into the X8, and then they thought of having the 8 going to Wolverhampton, because the 8 was combined onto the X8, so what they could have done is combined the X7 onto another route, and low passenger, but however, sadly, it's low passenger numbers. So anyway, we're just coming down through Tibberdale now, so we're just going through Tibberdale on the approach up to so anyway, we are now approaching Dudley. So we're just by the Burntree Island Tesco store, so here we are nearly approaching the town of Dudley. As you can see, the popular tourism attraction, Dudley Castle. So anyway, here we are just approaching Dudley town centre, and we'll be turning off, and anyway, here we are, and anyway, we're just nearly approaching Dudley bus station, and so anyway, here we are. As you know, this part here is currently under construction for the Midland Metro extension to Murray Hill, and here we are, approaching and arriving at Dudley bus station.